Hello and welcome to Unit 6, Lesson 6. In this lesson we are going to practice with decimal numbers. So we're just going to be putting into practice what we've been learning so far in this unit on decimals. First thing, when we are comparing, don't forget the language of decimals. It tells you everything you need to know. So when we are comparing, what is the most important thing to remember about comparing decimals? For instance, we have here 7/10 and 67/100. Don't forget the language. You can't compare these two. They're two different sizes. One is tenths and one is hundredths. So we need them to be the same size. Just like when we are dealing with fractions, we can't compare fractions if the size of the pieces are different. So here we need to make them the same size. Comparing decimals, the size you're comparing must be the same. So for our example, we had 7/10 and 67/100, and that would become 70/100 and 67/100. Now we can look at them. Which one is bigger or smaller? Are they the same? I don't know. Let's look. Well, 70/100 is obviously larger or greater than 67/100. Rounding decimals. Well, there's a few ways to do it, but if you're not sure, just follow these steps. Put a line under the place value that you want to round to. In this case, we are rounding to the 8, which is in the thousandths place. Then we look at the number to the right of the 8, which is a 7. So in this case, it would be 7/10,000ths. And because it's a 7, we're going to round it up. So then we go back to the place value that we were originally looking to round, which was the 8, and that would become a 9. So your answer is right here in the bottom. 3 309 thousandths. So just keep this little reminder in case you're not quite sure what to do. Underlining the place value that you're rounding to is a good way to start. That's it for this section. It's really just a review. So if you have any questions and you're not quite sure how to do something, go ahead and look back at the first 5 videos or presentations for this unit, and you can review that way. Otherwise, this is Mr. N, over and out.